Hello and welcome to EDCI 570, Introduction to Research and Curriculum and Instruction for the fall semester. My name is John Cannon and I am the instructor for the course. And the goal of this video is to go through the expectations of the course, the assignments, the deadlines, the due dates for assignments, and also to go through the Canvas website to show you just where the links are at and to run through the modules that have been set up for the course. I look forward to getting to know you. I know this is an online course, but I'll get to know you through your introduction, your postings, and I'll really get to know you through your writing. And I look forward to reading what you have to say when we get into the writing assignment. So let's go ahead. We'll go through the syllabus first. And I apologize. I've got allergies bad, and sometimes when I get going, I start coughing. So hopefully that doesn't happen too bad as we go through this. So I'm going to sharing the syllabus. You should see it on the screen. There's my information, my contact information. Best way to get a hold of me is through email, and I'll do my best to return your email as soon as possible. Hopefully get back to you within a day of when you reached out to me. To your convenience, you can go through the items here at the beginning, the vision, the mission, the goals, the framework, conceptual framework of the University of Idaho's College of Education, Health, and Human Services. So the course description is explorations of research foundations focused on developing skills in consuming, synthesizing, and conduction research from contemporary and diverse perspectives. The course objectives: by the end of this course, you, the students, will be able to access, search, and synthesize existing literature in your field, be critical consumers of research literature, have an understanding of the nature of scholarly research and its relevance to your professional life, and collect and synthesize literature related to a research study of interest. So you can go through the goals of the Department of Curriculum and Instruction. Next thing is the required readings, and we have 2 required textbooks, and both of these can be accessed through the Vandal Bookstore's Inclusive Access. The bookstore will be sending you all an email with a link if you decide to go through the Inclusive Access. And I do have information, a link here in the syllabus, which will help to explain what the Inclusive Access entails. You do not have to go through that Inclusive Access. If you want to get hard copies, you can go ahead and do that. The main textbook is Creswell and Guterman, 2019, Educational Research, Planning, Conducting, and Evaluating Quantitative and Qualitative Research, the 6th edition. This is available from Pearson, the publisher, and I have included their web link. You can also get this through Amazon or another online textbook vendor. The second one is the APA 7th edition publication manual, and this will be required for formatting all of our papers, and even going forward. If you go forward further in a master's thesis program or in a doctoral dissertation, if you're in the doc program and you're going to be writing a dissertation, you'll need this because we format everything in APA 7th edition. I have scheduled virtual office hours via Zoom. These are on Tuesday evenings. Most of them are on Tuesday evenings. These are non-mandatory meetings. They're optional. If you wish to contact me and visit about the course, about assignments, about research, feel free. And those will be from 5 to 7 p.m. Mountain Time, Boise time, or from 4 to 6 Pacific time up north, Moscow and Coeur d'Alene. If you wish to meet with me at another time, these dates and times are not convenient, just send me an email and I'll be happy to set up a time to meet with you. So all the course material resides in the Canvas system. We're now moving into our second year of using Canvas. With Canvas, that's how you can communicate with me. There's an email system. You can drop me an email through Canvas or send me just a regular email to my johnc@uidaho.edu. Here's the website, and we're going to go into this here shortly. And again, here is my Zoom meeting room. So the next thing is we're going to go over the assignments. And here in this chart, we've got the assignments and the due dates and the points. So let us go in. The first thing is for each module, you're required to have a reflective commentary and a response. So with that reflective commentary, you're going to share 2 points of particular interest. And then the second part is to how are you going to use it? How are you going to use this, what you learned from that particular module in your professional practice? And just by posting your reflective commentary, that will earn you 10 points. And then you are required to respond to two other students, and those two responses are worth 5 points. There will be a 12th commentary, and this will serve as a final reflection of the course. You'll be required to respond to 2 reflections on this. And again, this will be worth 10 points for your reflective commentary, and then 5 points for responding to 2 other students. And for that final reflection, I will be providing leading questions for you to help guide your reflection. For each learning module, there will be a 10-point quiz, and this is a traditional multiple choice, true, false. There's some essay questions in there, but this will be all done through Canvas Learn online, and again, 10-point quiz. So here's are the guidelines, the suggested deadlines for each module, and I highly recommend that you get started early and not put things off until we get into October and then into November, because it's very difficult to catch back up. So the first module, I recommend that it be completed by September 3rd, which will be that will be the completion of the second week of the course. So then you're going to be required to conduct peer reviews of your classmates, your colleagues' writing assignments. And this is to give you an opportunity to see how other people approach scholarly writing, and also to help be eyes for your partner to help them in the editing process. And I'll be making the peer review partner assignments when we get into the first week of the semester. Hopefully by the end of that first week, I'll have those out to you. And there will be a peer review for the quantitative research summary, the qualitative research summary, and the literature review papers. And then I have provided guidelines for the peer reviews. The first writing assignment will be the quantitative research review paper. With this paper, I'm asking you to write a 3 to 4 page paper. That includes the reference list. This paper and also the qualitative paper cannot go over 4 pages. And here are the guidelines at the top. These bullet points are what you're looking for as you read an article, and this can help you organize or frame your paper around these bullet points. You can probably use these bullet points as headings when you get to working on your paper. And again, it's a 3 to 4 page paper, APA 7th edition, New Roman 12-point font. I will not accept anything that is not New Roman 12-point font, then 1-inch margins all around. The key is clarity, and it's expected, as well as correct spelling and grammar. And you'll upload this in Canvas. I will not accept work that is submitted as a PDF or through an online share program. And the 3 to 4 pages, like I said earlier, it includes the reference list. A cover page is not required, but if you use a cover page, it will not count toward the 3 to 4 page requirement. There is a peer review requirement, and on the first paper, the quantitative paper, you submit that to your partner for peer review, and that's to be emailed to them by September 10th. And when I send out the list of partners, I will include emails, their Vandal emails. The peer review for the quantitative paper is due back to the author on September 1st, or September 17th. Sorry about that. And then the final draft is due September 24th. Then for the qualitative paper, and that will be the same thing, the same guidelines as the quantitative. And one thing I do expect, on the first paper, the quantitative, I'm very lenient, but I provide a lot of feedback on your writing and your APA formatting, things of that nature. On the second paper, I usually get a little tougher, and my expectation is that my feedback will be used to improve future writing assignments. So for the qualitative research summary, that should be submitted to your partner for peer review by October 8th. And then your partner will submit back, the peer review, and this will be submitted through Canvas and emailed to the partner. That also goes for the quantitative, October 15th, and then the final draft, October 22nd. And I will probably, because I've done it in the past, will create new partner groups on the qualitative from the first one. The next assignment, and this is due November 15th, is an annotated bibliography. I have provided in Canvas an example of an annotated bibliography. Here are the guidelines on how to format it. Here's also what the annotated bibliography should include. In order to be considered a quality work, there needs to be at least 10 citations from 4 different types of publications. And those types of publications can be a research journal, research conference paper, a book chapter, dissertation, a thesis. There's also government or private reports, private company reports. Those are the things. And again, it should be 10. There should be 10 citations and from 4 different types of publications. This is due November 15th, and this is not peer reviewed. The final capstone assignment, final assignment for the course is the literature review. And for this, my expectation is that you will take your citations from your annotated bibliography and turn that into a literature review, which is in your area of research interest. Here are the guidelines. I do not have a page requirement on this. Usually the lit reviews go anywhere from 8 to 9 pages to 13 to 15. Here's what's asked of it: a cover page, an abstract of not more than 200 words, then your literature review, where you synthesize the research, you interpret the research, you make your inferences to the research and the citations. Your reference list, there will be a reference list at the end of the paper following APA formatting. And again, this will be submitted through Canvas, and it will be submitted as a Word document, a Word file. and this will be peer reviewed. Your draft is due to your peer November 26th. Your peer then is required, and you're required to submit back to your partner December 3rd. Excuse me, your peer review, and then the final draft is due to me December 10th. I have provided a lit review example in Canvas, and also chapter 2 in a thesis or a dissertation. And I have provided thesis and dissertations in the in Canvas and sample folders, and those are possibilities for your quant and qual papers. But if you look at the chapter 2 of those, that gives you a good idea of just how to write a lit review. One thing I would warn you is, and I'll go back up, the APA manual, the current APA manual came out in 2020. So if you do a dissertation, if you do a work before 2020, then it's going to be in the 6th edition. So just be careful about that. So we've got the lit review, we've got when that, the dates for the peer review, and then final submission. So the last thing is participation and active participation, and this is an online course. So my expectation for participation is that all the assignments are submitted. All the assignments are submitted in a timely manner, on time, and also active engagement through the reflection and then response to your to 2 other reflections on the discussion board. Also, another important thing on participation is that you meet the deadline to get your peer review, get your paper, either the quantitative, qualitative, or lit review to your partner by the deadline, and then you complete your review and get it back to your partner so that they can complete their final draft by the deadlines. And then just late work, academic integrity, some other things from the university, and other things, other library resources that you can use. Do not hesitate to let me know if you have any questions on the syllabus. Don't hesitate now if you have any questions concerning any of the assignments. Okay, now I'm going to go in and we're going to share my screen for the Canvas website. Get this up here real quick. Okay, I'm sharing the Canvas website. So when I recorded this, I haven't cleaned up all the announcements from last year. So that's what you're kind of seeing here at the top. That will be cleaned up by the time I open this up. So this is the home page. And when you come to the home page, course information, you come into the first page. That's where you're going to see this recording, where you click on it and you'll play it. So you've got that. You got the course objectives. You got the syllabus. And you'll get the syllabus several ways. I will, by this time, you should have received my syllabus that I sent out as an email to your Vandal email address. You'll have access through Canvas for the syllabus. Click on it and it will download it. And there you have it. So there will be numerous areas, numerous ways to get the syllabus. Then you got meet the instructor, where you can meet me. There I am. You can go read my University of Idaho faculty page at your convenience. There's my phone number if you ever want to try and call me. If you call me, I will do my best to answer and return your phone call as soon as possible. I will tell you, here in the fall, I am a high school football referee official. So when we get going into the semester, usually on numerous days of the week, not every day of the week, I usually get out of the office around 3 so I can go do a junior high game early in the week, and then get later in the week. I'll leave later for lower level high school, and then a high school varsity game on Friday night. Here's the textbooks, and hopefully they should appear here. I'll get that fixed for you. And this has information on inclusive access. If you have any problems getting the textbooks, or if you decide to go through the inclusive access, let me know, and I will do my best to track that down so that you're good to go. Okay, then getting started, and go in here. When you get started, just read through this. Again, it refers you back to the syllabus, the textbooks. Then you can go into module 1 to get started. And the modules will be set up with the reading assignments, supplemental audio visuals such as a YouTube video, learning reflection task that's going to the discussion board to post your reflective commentary, and also to respond to two other of the students' reflections, and then the module quiz. So let's go here to module 1. Here's module 1, and hopefully we'll get some things going. And usually in each of my modules, well, in all my modules, I will share a photo that I have taken during my time in Idaho. Most of them have been here over the last several years. This first one, and we'll go into this more detail. Idaho Sawtooth that I took back in 2020. And for each module, I will have an introduction. I'll have an introductory recording that you can watch, which provides the instructions for the module. So, and I'll also have a suggested completion date. They're all linked up to watch the introduction, to look at the PowerPoint from Creswell, the supplementary PowerPoint, then a YouTube video on the topic for that module, your module reflection, and the module quiz. So let me click on this module introduction, and I have not recorded. When I record this, I haven't recorded it for the first module yet. This is from last year, but we'll get this recorded and put up for you. And the YouTube videos, it's just pretty straightforward. You click on the red arrow and away you go. And then these are all links. So you're going to click on it, click on the PowerPoint. And sometimes these PowerPoints will take a while to download, but this one came up. And this is just a supplemental PowerPoint to the Creswell and Guterman readings in Chapter 1. And again, like I said, a YouTube video. Click on the red arrow and await, and the video will begin. Then you'll have the module reflection. I've already put my 2 cents I will put a little commentary from me, and I'm fair game to respond to. And we'll have those in for each of the modules. And then the last thing is the quiz. We'll go in, take the quiz, and that's when it will begin. I do give unlimited opportunities to take the quiz. So if you take it and your score, you want to improve on your score, you just can go in and retake it. If you have any problems with that, let me know. Then when you get done with your module, you just click on, move on to the next one. There you go. Or you can come back to the home page and click on. And I will do my best to get everything up and running as soon as possible. And so we'll get it up and running. You will have access by the 21st. I will have sent out the syllabus before then, so you can start working to get the text either through the U of I's Inclusive Access or from the publishers or Amazon or another online vendor. And that concludes the introduction to EDCI 570. I look forward to a great semester. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to give me a call or drop me an email, and we'll get your questions answered. Thank you, and take care.